In Yoruba spirituality, the god Ogun is known as the warrior of iron, but he is also a god of technology, transformation, and the roads we walk, physically and spiritually. His adherents wears red, black, and white. In Catholicism, St. Peter, the rock on which the church is built, the Pope, cardinals, priests, etc. are robed in these same colors. Coincidence or a hidden connection? The Book of Enoch saw bulls, white, black, and red, emerge from the earth. The white bull was great, and from him proceeded many white bulls. The red bull was driven out in conflict. The black bull pursued and multiplied, changing the earth. In the Bible, the Book of Revelation repeats this vision in the form of horses. Red brings war, black brings famine and judgment, white brings conquest. In the Quran, the explanation was clear and concise: white Adam, red Adam, and black Adam. In ancient Ugaritic texts, El, the creator, is called Toru El, Bull El, or the bull god, Kaniyunu Olam. The epithet Olam appearing in Hebrew form in the Hebrew name of God El Olam, God Eternal, in Genesis 21.33. In ancient Egyptian texts, written in the laments of Isis and Nephthys, Osiris is called the bull, the begotten one. The title bull in Egyptian texts is a common epithet of Osiris. He is often called the Bull of the West. From Enoch to Egypt, from Yoruba to Rome, the battle of spirit and flesh is dressed in red, black, and white. And the gods are still watching.
Raised many questions about what the significance of this animal in the ranks of the battalion stood for.
St. Peter, the first pope, is linked to the rooster upside-down cross and black hoods through biblical and Catholic traditions. The rooster symbolizes Peter's denial of Jesus 3 times before the cock crowed, marking his repentance. The upside-down cross, or Petrine cross, represents his martyrdom, as he was crucified upside down, feeling unworthy to die like Jesus. Black hoods, often capra worn by penitential confraternities, appear in processions like Holy Week or papal funerals, symbolizing mourning and humility. For example, a Spanish confraternity tied to Peter's repentance uses a rooster emblem and black hoods. While not standard in Vatican papal funerals, such hoods may appear in regional mourning rites near St. Peter's tomb, connecting to Peter's legacy of failure, redemption, and sacrifice.
Warning, this documentary contains graphic cultural images. Viewer discretion is advised.
We came here expecting to see real voodoo. We've definitely found it. That's exactly what you think it is. Welcome to Benin. Craziest dance class I've ever been to.
Ready for one of the wildest videos yet? Let's go. Welcome to the Republic of Benin in West Africa, a part of the world known for its ancient traditions and its dark history. This part of Africa is known as the Slave Coast because between the 16th and 18th century, 15 million Africans were forcibly removed and transported to the Americas to work on sugar, cotton, and tobacco plantations. Ouidah, the capital of voodoo itself, had the biggest slave port, and from there, this African religion traveled with them. Voodoo, though, isn't really just about black magic like you see in Hollywood, but it's a vibrant, pulsing belief system that hums with drums and chanting. It's a worldview and a language that connects the living with the dead, the natural with the divine. It's a spiritual framework, and it's woven into every aspect of life. guiding agriculture and politics. On Fearless and Far, we bring light into the dark corners. We tread where others dare to look, to find our own conclusions, to learn from the source, to grow as humans on this planet. After all, we are all one, and often the strangest things have the deepest lessons. Let's jump into this often misunderstood world of voodoo. We're here at the shrine. First step, shoes come off. Right there is the shrine to the voodoo god of war and metal, Ogun. And before I show you for real, I want to play a little game. Picture a voodoo shrine in your head. Maybe we've seen voodoo temples already, but what does a voodoo shrine look like, where they actually make the sacrifices and give the offerings to the gods? Because I guarantee you it is nothing like I pictured, and probably nothing like you pictured first. Go ahead and paint that as I walk over. What does a voodoo shrine look like? Are you ready? Looks like this. So what is this? It's a great question. Let's go through it piece by piece. So here it's orange, right? The orange is palm oil. And palm oil is put there because palm oil in general, raises on water. So you stay on the surface, you stay above your enemies, because this is the shrine for the god of war. Oil rises to the surface. Also, you can see feathers and also bloodstains on the white cloth. That's from sacrifice of mostly chickens. Sometimes other animals are sacrificed, but generally it's chickens. Also, it looks very cakey and like wax, and while that's part of the oil as well, it's for the corn flour they use as well. There's the white cloths and the ropes, and that is for sealing in the prayer you make, the offering you made, because you don't want everyone knowing your business. So you'll come here, you'll offer a prayer, and then you'll keep the secret, they say, by covering it with a cloth or wrapping a rope around it so no one can come and see what you've done.